only brawlers going on.
Speaking of brawlers, we're going to get the matchup you were talking about. Renekton into the Aatrox potentially.
Yeah, I mean,
that's get this. It's going to reset for a sec, but eventually going to be taken down, and that's a big dragon in the hands of Deft. We know he loves microing that one, but this one that people do like to pick up is now the fight is on, and Sword taking a lot of damage. Score, he's going to turn up. Marta's already here as well. Brilliant Pillar is going to come down, and Dominus ain't saving you now. First blood going over to Score.
That was really well played by himself. Is one way to do that.
Yep, Tarzan is up here towards the top side, but they're looking for the dive as Deft is going to get himself underneath his turret and Zhonya's, but now the dive. Good stun comes down as KT. They're going to have to try and navigate this one. Score gets out. Looks like the dive is going to be successful as Marta, beautiful tanking of the turret. Gonna get a cute little stun.
Onto the lane counter in the Renekton. Renekton falls behind. There's item timings where the Aatrox might even be able to win trades way earlier than expected. Smeb does not traditionally
to try and get on top of Viper here. Tarzan, good position at the moment, but KT are very strong right now. Can they do it? Last breath does come in as Marta still at full health. Viper has the ultimate now on him, but in goes the Aurelia. Can Chovy turn this one around? It looks like yes is the answer. Gigantic Wombo, but no, it's going back for KT. Instant triple kill as Yukal says, welcome to my river.
Yukal just smashed that fight. We were looking for something.
Chovy.
Almost clips him.
Oh, nicely done with the Blade Surge and will survive, but it looked like Griffin almost had it in that team fight. Yukal, he's still hungry. He wants to finish this off. Wins of war. Is it going to be there? That's going to land, but Chovy is still going to survive. Red buff giving him a bit of that regen. He's still running. Can Yukal get there? Wants to Justice Punch, but can't go through. And that's going to be it. Unofficial quadra kill in that fight. Managed to turn it around against Hanwha halfway through game 2. Of course, that looked like it was going to be a 2-0.
With the Drake control, you also get the extra benefit of being able to siege in a game where there is no siege. The only ranged champion on the map.
To take down turrets every time.
And NPCs are the one thing Griffin can't deal with. They can't deal with the Rift Herald. They can't deal with the Drake Spirit. They don't have range.
Incontestable by the side of Griffin. It's some textbook play from KT, and I honestly just don't know what Griffin
to actually damage him could be relevant. But when do you contest here? That's the question.
Well, Lehens is going to jump in. Last breath onto Mata, but here's the hero's entrance. They're just going to dive on top. See you later, Viper. Instantly obliterated. It's a 6v4. Make it a 6v3 as KT, it was all a cunning ruse, and they'll head back to the Baron and take it for free.
And no doubt they weren't expecting the team-wide flash over. Mata's alone. No, no, no. Everyone's flashing in. That is some backup. That is a sort of unity that we didn't necessarily see from KT against SKT. Big stuff for them, and now we see KT with their own little Griffin Viper hit down this Baron. Yeah,
this Baron is melting even faster than it did before. Gonna lose the bottom outer turret, so the first turret of the game going over to Griffin, but that hasn't even been bought yet by Griffin as Chovy's gonna get interrupted. Good stun does come down, but he's slowed down and will just get destroyed. Tries to fight, he's not gonna be able to, and Deft grabs that. His second kill of the game.
First rookie tendency, Griffin can't do that thing.
Yep, and Sword actually can't do anything. He was stuck in a billion layers of CC, and then there's a pillar to stop him from even walking away. The tower will go down, and now the fight is going to break out. Marta does have the unbreakable will, and will jump right into the middle of the team. It's a decent start to the fight, though, for Griffin, as they're trying to fight this one back. Marta will go very low and be taken down, but in goes the Aatrox. And remember, this guy's got all of his items. That's a triple kill. Smeb popping up in this late game. It's not very late, but the game's still gonna be over as KT mow down the base.
KT are also gonna decimate Griffin in game number 1. We were waiting for the young guns to look like they could actually bleed, like they could actually be taken down. They're definitely taken down a notch in game number 1.
Yeah, just a disgusting... We got there. Chovy's on his Zoe.
And a Ken.
Oh, okay. We're looking for engage. And,
now, Smeb is a legendary cannon player.
Yes, so again.
Smart at playing around back timers. We can see Alistair in lane. Only in a couple of seconds, he'd gone for the back, and now another
We've got the Maelstrom available. We've got Ignite available. Smeb throws down the ult. In goes the Paranoia as well, and that's a stopwatch to stop all of the fun from KT, but it's not going to happen just yet. The flash from Score, but will he be traded? Umbra Blades, will it come
Mordekaiser to push. It's a big win for KT in terms of where they get the first. Brick getting it in the bot lane. Big advantage to Mord. Yep. A lot of respect to KT at the cost of a second Drake for the Mordekaiser.
Yeah, and you mentioned contesting vision. It looks like most of the map is Score's ultimate at the moment. He's on a phone call at the moment, but this could be a worrying sign as Tarzan's going to move in. Lahen's going to stop Deft from getting here too quickly. Slicing Maelstrom held onto here by Smeb. As in goes Tarzan onto Marta. He does have to be careful as Sword has bought so much time now. KT on the wrong side of this fight. Viper gets exhausted, but there's the first kill of this battle. Yukao gets the knockup, but can he actually get the kills is the question, and the answer is no. Griffin can finish off Marta, and there goes the Aatrox. That's the team fighting that we wanted out of our #1 team here in the LCK. Ultimate still there for Smeb, though. They can't go overly aggressive, but 3 for 1.
Options the game goes on, but KT finding it this time is big, and here's a fight.
Yeah, they're going to jump right on top of the Alistair. That could be a mistake, but Marta, he's got the horn out once again. Going to knock up Lahan's. No! Going to have the stopwatches. In goes Smeb. Actually finds the Zhonya's after the exhaust wears off to pick up the kill onto the Zoe. Now, all of the melee bruisers are in there, able to do battle with no range to back it up. And Griffin will lose their outer mid turret.
And talking about the future doesn't matter if the now is decisive. The paranoia stopping Sword from getting there means outnumbered by KT Rolster. The Baron has spawned, but doesn't look like they're going to try and make a play for it in this team fight. Well executed by KT Rolster is another paranoia.
Yeah, they're going to be able to take down the tower, but is this going to be a fight for KT? Another stopwatch comes in as Griffin do have a decent man advantage, but it's not going to work out. 2-0 for the Smeb. Oh my god, his Aatrox just popping off as Marta looking for more. Deft turns up, actually finding the back end of this fight. Tarzan trying to run away, doesn't quite have the health bar. Trouble bubble is actually going to land onto Deft.
Sword is scouting, here's the turn.
Yeah, Tarzan trying to get in there. Stopwatch goes down. Can they take down the Baron in time? Jumps into the pit. It's going to be... No, it's not! As the Baron's just left. Going to be taken now from Score. A good knock-up from Lahens, but can they actually get the fight they're looking for? Chovy has turned back up here as well as Viper picks up Smeb. It's a roller coaster of a game so far, and Deft.
Smeb walks up and still does damage, but Sword is getting pretty tanky, and I guess we're fighting.
Yep, we are. Another slicing Maelstrom. Really nice Zhonya's as well as in goes Score, but he explodes. Chovy just deals with him. The Ornhorn's not going to get as much work done as he really wants it to. Yukao does have the passive, but Sword's just going to walk his way into the backline and take down the cannon. This is not the fight you were looking for, KT Rolster, as Deft is going to be dealt with, Marta's going to be dealt with, and that is the ace for Griffin.
They actually were able to initiate
this one down. Sword jumps into the pit, but Score will have the smite. They are going to be able to take that one down. This is not a fight that you now want, Griffin, because there's a big dragon in here, 6v5, but can they split this one up? Big Apprehend comes in, as now KT, they've got Marta on a stopwatch, double kill comes down, as the Aatrox was already dead, and Deft, he's in no man's land. His dragon's trying to get the work done, but he's not going to be able to do it. Zhonya's is there, but prolonging the inevitable.
So happy because he stacks up his passive on the first member. Sword can just effectively control Deft and Score infinitely. He has his ultimate, he's fine. Watch the top side of the fight. It's a 4v2. They split the fight from how Sword actually comes in. It's a genius move from the Mundo. It's really smart from Sword because in all the time that's wasted, Antigo jumps to run at Mordekaiser and just try to waste his time. We're seeing an on-ult, but there's already some low-health members. Deft's already out of the fight.
Yeah, Deft is basically out of the fight. Will need to ult to get themselves in there. Slicing Maelstrom comes in from Smeb, trying to find the priority as already the Camille does go down. The Zoe's dead as well as KT. They may have found their fight finally. Score with the Guardian Angel is there, and they just ignored the Mundo and killed the rest of the team.
That's sort of like you dream of as Smeb watching just the cleanup here as Mundo is still Mundo.
Okay, well, Smeb is going to survive. They are finally able to kill the Dr. Mundo. And there is only one more Baron remaining.
And Darius actually walked there, but they still don't know where Smeb is, and that's no doubt putting a lot of doubt into the minds of Griffin.
Yep, he's got Ghost, not Flash this time around, but Lightning Rush and Ghost is going to mean that he's going to be super speedy. This Elder Drake has been reset, re-pulled so many times. His teleport now being invested. Double teleports coming in from KT. As in goes the Paranoia, they jump into the backline, but they've split themselves up once again. Ornhorn flies through, but Chovy is dead. The Nocturne may have just done his job as Lahens. He has to run the hell out of this fight, and there's the Ghost. Okay, Sword, you're not as unkillable as you think you are, but you're going to be able to at least take down the cannon. He's running away. Are they able to actually get the the damage down because I don't think they've got the Grievous wounds, but there it is, finally taken out, and Viper once again zoned, couldn't
up is looking pretty costly as when it comes to Alistair first pick versus Nocturne first round. I'm taking the Nocturne. What it's
Mordekaiser play in the universe is the biggest of dragons taking down a Baron. Oh. Okay, and go score once again. Ornhorn's gonna get the knock-up as Viper is so dead. That's about as dead as he can possibly be. No more Darius on the map, and Sword, he's still walking from base. The backs have started. Griffin are going to give up the Baron and the Elder, and KT have all the control once again.
Couple of teamfight losses in bot, and you think KT, surely it's KT again, but KT rolls
now on the Aatrox. He's died a few times, but doesn't matter at all because he's got the items. He's got his own Sterix, actually. Building 3 Durham's Fist this game so far, but that is going to be a very dead Inhibitor turret. Inhibitor in the mid lane going to go down, and where do KT go next? Still a couple of inner turrets to be taken, and the Waves aren't in great position. Back from a loss is Marta going to throw the horn out once again, and they're going to take down the Inhibitor turret. Good knock-up lands onto Lehens, but he's able to soak a lot of the damage here. Paranoia flying through. Sword going to be late to the fight, but they just use it in order to zone them away from the Inhibitor. KT playing very reserved in this late game.
No summoners, can Griffin.
Feels like we don't know where anyone stands here, but KT playing this one immaculately. Sword is on the top side of the map.
And when he shows, remember, they bait out a teleport.
Well, Score, he's going to get engaged on here by Griffin. Could this actually turn around? Paranoia, like you say, does come in, but when they're on top of the Nocturne, it's a different story. Now the fight comes down for Smeb as he gets himself right in there, but gets taken down. Chovy, this time around, is still alive, but not for long. Zhonya's does come in as Marta zoning him out of the fight and will get the kill. Darius on the backline is getting the work done, but now Sword, he's cut off. Viper, he's cut off. Marta gets in there, but it's a good flash from Viper to get himself out of the way. Sword's there, but the thing that he can do the best is not die, but he's not really doing much more than that as KT. They've got a super minion. Can they just try to win the game?
They've also got the Mordekaiser clones. They have multiple ways to this turret. I think it's going to do it.
Yep, a lot of damage available from that clone as well as they dive on top of the Mundo. This is going to be the last fight. Can Griffin actually find it? Another Ornhorn does come in, and look at the health bars of Griffin. They're evaporating. Both of the turrets now taken down, and KT, will they do it? It's a 2-0 for KT Rolster over the #1 team in Griffin.
Big cheers from the crowd.